Hello, everyone, and welcome to week number 2 of the Red Bull Short Track Showdown East Division here at the Thompson Speedway. This week, it's Anthony Lehman, the returning driver from the RBSTS. He starts it on pole with Damian Blue in second, Ashton LaJoy third, and Rock Petaway fourth. The format for qualifying for this will be heat racing. The heats will not be televised live. The way that they are set up is by the points standing. So the pole sitter could be your points leader, and second place at points can only start second. We're going to head trackside for the commands to fire the engines. A 20-lap dash to the finish here in Thompson with 20 drivers in the field. 26 entered, only 20 remain. Let's go down trackside for the commands. And with the engines fired, all 20 drivers who lined up on that inside apron will be rolling off here. Anthony Lehman, Damian Blue, Ashton LaJoy, Rock Petaway, Wyatt Quayle, and Cordell Smith. Philip Papura, Austin James, Jarrett Talmadge, and William Brock, your top 10. We're getting ready. It's only a 20-lap dash. These guys do not have long races. Homestead, the biggest race of the season last time, was won by East driver Philip Papura. Of course, that was against the West Coast guys as well. No more this season. We will see the East versus the West. Only Homestead at the beginning of the season will be the dual event for both of them. Everyone else has their own races to attend. Coming down, it's Anthony Lehman, Damian Blue, Ashton LaJoy, and Rock Petaway. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at Thompson. Damian Blue jumps out to the early lead. The outside line has worked a lot better here. He's going to slide it up the track. Lehman fights back on the inside. Ashton LaJoy looking down there. Don't forget, this is the race that Cody Hagan last season got injured at. Cody is in the West this year. Maybe he's trying to change how he looks at this series by going to a different one. Rock Petaway so sideways off of the corner. He was sliding dead right down into that grass almost. Cordell Smith for Pedal to Metal Racing. He's making a move. Now Damian Blue trying to set up on Anthony Lehman. Cars were in the dirt back here. Don't know what happened. We'll get a replay at the end of this race for you, or at a caution flag. But Damian Blue now all over the back of Anthony Lehman. Flyby down the front straightaway, coming out of turn number 2, 2 and 3 wide. All throughout this field, it's Anthony Lehman out in front. Rock Petaway now looks to the inside on Ashton LaJoy. There's going to be some contact between the two of them. Petaway's been very aggressive in that number 27. Cordell Smith moving up to 5th. Austin James back to 6th. William Box 7th. Wyatt Quayle's dropped 3 spots to 8th. There's last week's winner, Philip Papura. He is the points leader in 9th. And then it's Jarrett Talmadge versus Joe Redkowski in 10th. Lehman trying to hold on over Damian Blue. Blue's driving hard. The outside line is strong. 3 wide further back. LaJoy gets sent out. Cordell Smith moves that number 9 up to the 3rd position. He is on the hunt early. A caution could even bring him back into it. There's Ryan Johnson in the 5. Matt Sladek in the 09. Roger Ray finished his heat sideways in the grass across the finish line, barely beating out Martin Dixon for the 10th spot. There's also Priya McShane, the driver who shocked the series last week at Homestead by doing such a strong run. She was able to race her way from the back of Homestead, her Homestead heat, into the race, and she finished that race in a top 10. Great run for them. There's Bobo Jones in the 29. A few of these drivers did not make the Homestead race. Now this is the time they're looking to get into that point swing. Basically, if you miss a race this season, it's pretty much over. There's only 9 races, I believe, in the RBSTS schedule, so if you miss one, that could be big. There's Cordell Smith in the 9. He sits 3rd, right behind Anthony Lehman, Damian Blue. And there it is, the flyby down into turn number 1 here as they head through the corner onto lap number 7 of 20. This race going by very quickly. Petaway versus LaJoy for the 4th position. They are side by side. Then you got William Brock and the 46 of Austin James right there as well. They're pushing each other up. Top 3 starting to get back together. Lehman, Blue, and Smith right now, 1, 2, 3. A Pontiac leading 2 Chevys. We got the Ford, a Dodge, 2 Dodges, then more Fords, 3 Fords in a row. Some damage to the back of Jarrett Talmadge in that 85. He might have gotten someone into the back of him. There's Logan York and the rest. But now Cordell Smith looking for that 2nd spot on right now the 7 and the 36. Down the front straightaway they go. And Cordell Smith, he drove at Daytona last week for Impala Racing in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. He drove very, very strong. and he finished up in that top 20, made it through the big one, was able to impress everyone there. He is supposed to have a few more starts in his own pedal-to-metal racing Chevrolet that he will share with John Dilks for a few races, a handful of races this coming season, these coming weeks in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. As he works to second, Damian Blue walked it up the track. Now Cordell looking to try to do the slide job. Lehman's up the track. Here comes Smith. Now 3-car battle for the race lead. Can Cordell make it work on the inside of Anthony Lehman? Again, the inside line does not have as much power coming off of these corners as that outside line does. I think Lehman clears, but Blue drops back to third. Now Smith all over the 7 for this race lead. Lehman goes very wide, and now Smith, he is trying, he is coming in that number 9. Rest of the way back, Wyatt Quayle's dropped very far back. Sladek is moving up, so is Roger Ray. They started 18th and 20th in this event. Austin James has some major damage. No, that's Austin Rogers, my bad. Austin James is in the 46, but Rogers has a ton of damage. Cordell Smith now looks to the inside, side by side with Lehman, sideways off of the corner, drag race down the front straightaway, and it is, I believe, Cordell Smith leading that lap. He's trying to get up there, pull the slide job. It's him versus Lehman off of the corner. Lehman back on the outside. Blue is not in this, but Smith is diving. Caution is out. This could be the race for the win, or close enough. No, we will be able to go back racing, but Anthony Lehman holds off Cordell Smith coming to the caution flag. Joe Rutkowski, heavy damage. Jared Talmadge, Austin Rogers, all of them have some heavy damage to that car. And now I believe it's about 4 to 5 pace laps. We could be going back green with just 1 lap to go. And Cordell Smith hungry on the back of Anthony Lehman. What a duel between those two, though. Now we'll just have to see what will happen in these final laps. First of all, we got to take a look and see what happened to the 85, the 45, and the 91. First of all, this was on lap 1. Logan York and the 25 get together. That's where it kicked up all the dirt. They kind of got sideways off of the corner. And then the first part for Austin Rogers, it looks like he gets into the side of Logan York heading into the corner. It slides him right up, and he hits the wall pretty hard, but continues on. Coming off of the corner here, the 85 of Jared Talmadge goes right up to the outside line. He's going to come back down into Rutkowski. They go 3 wide. They're going to pinch. He goes around. Priya McShane also gets a big piece of it, and they end up sliding back up into that outside wall. So some heavy contact for those 3. We'll get you guys back to the green flag here at Thompson. So the pace laps continue, and hopefully the lights on the pace car will go out this time by. They do. That's going to give us 2 laps to go for this race. It'll be a green-white checkered here at Thompson. Anthony Lehman leads with Cordell Smith in second, Damian Blue third, 4th Rock Petaway, and 5th Ashton LaJoy. 6th Austin James, 7th William Brock, 8th Wyatt Quayle, 9th Philip Papura, 10th Ryan Johnston. Cordell Smith had a huge run coming off the last stint at the beginning of this race. He started in the 6th position, worked his way up to 2nd, and led a lap, so he does have a possible bonus point coming towards his way. But Anthony Lehman in this number 7 is looking to take this one home. He is locked up, most laps led. He has those bonus points coming around. 2 laps to go. Green flag is in the air. Great jump for Lehman. Damian Blue falls back, and right on the back bumper of the 9. Rock Petaway, Ashton LaJoy look under. Lehman makes the move. They're going to be 4 wide coming off of the corner. Cordell Smith down on the inside. Damian Blue, Rock Petaway even lower. They're going to try to dive. Cordell Smith on the inside of Anthony Lehman coming to the white flag here at Thompson. A lot of contact further back. They were all sliding around. Lehman just has to hit 2 more great corners. Smith looks back to the inside of him. They slide up. Here comes the 9 back to the inside. Lehman has the momentum. He has 1 corner to do it. Will Cordell make the move? He's on the inside. It's not going to be enough. Caution flag is out. He has a run coming to the line. Big crash behind. Anthony Lehman wins at Thompson. Lehman wins. Bobo Jones, Matt Sladek, I think Austin James was in it. Rock Petaway as well. Big crash here at the end. But it's Anthony Lehman holding off Cordell Smith multiple times on that last 2 laps. And Lehman takes home the victory at Thompson. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the RBSTS East Race here on a beautiful Saturday night. Short track style. Next up will be the Las Vegas races of the MDCS and CRTS. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.